oh no you didn't. Sucker tried to play me, but you never paid me, never. Oh no you didn't. Payback is a coming, you will be running forever. Oh no you didn't. Until I get my vengeance, I will never end this mayhem. Oh no you didn't. I'm a mercenary, you ain't got a prayer, you owe me. Oh no you didn't. 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 Didn't you? Oh no, you didn't pay me what you owe me. So now it's over for you.
Well, hello everybody to today's live chat. Happy Killdozer Day. That's right. See, 2004, that'd be 21 years ago today. 21 years ago today. Aiden, hello, sir. Zach, loved that song. Great taste, right? Great taste. How terrifying would that song have been? Oh, during Wolverine Warfare, I think that would have been good. Correction, Steven, it was Mercenaries 2, not Mercenaries. Pretty close, though. I'll take it. All right, tonight's live shot brought to you by Ammo Supply Warehouse. Right there. You can save $10 for any order over $100 with the coupon code TREMIS10. There are other coupon codes out there. I think Bullet may have one. It's not as good. And Iron Forge Consulting Group has one. It's good for $12 off of any order over $100. I want to say it's IFCG12. Don't quote me on that. But if you go check out Iron Forge Consulting, you will probably see Jonathan had put some posts up saying that he has a new sponsor. All right. Oh, in addition, tonight's other sponsor is located at the top. Everything's backwards for me. Right there is Five Rivers Armament. If you get a Tremis signature rifle, they will do the transfer for free. And they are also this year's sponsor for the instructor house at the muster. So if you have instructors that you like that are coming, they got a place to stay, Five Rivers Armament is behind it. I have a list of the instructors that are coming as well. That is the next big fucking event. For this year is the muster. Wolverine Warfare is over. So the muster is the next big thing. Do you want to know who's coming to that? Do you? Well, I hope so, because I have a list of people. And I think I confirmed with all of them. It'll be myself. I am finally going to get to teach a block of instruction. Or the very first one of the muster. In addition, we have Sonny Pazikas of Forward Training Concepts, Mike Drescher of 540 Defense, Zach Bush of Definitive Training Solutions. Tom Hollyby of Ashigaru Defense, Joel Levan from everyone. What's Joel's company's name? Shit. Mike Fiore of 0 Point Training, Jay Gibson of Preelectus, Tim Morris of Tactical Response fame, Reed Lindauer, who just, by the way, started a new company. Dave Biggers, Andrew Smercer, Josh Prince will be here, Matt Wyke, Calvin Lim, and newest edition, probably the last one we're adding, Jerry Gausch of Prepared Patriot. So yeah, how about all that? Lots of people coming. Now I got to start organizing all that. Radius Factor. That is Joel's company's name. I knew it would come to me. I wasn't prepared. So, and I may have missed instructors. Also a possibility. Let's see. What else we got going on today? I'm out of my zero sugar cream soda. It is okay. I brought some woodchuck. Hard apple cider. Becker can't wait for the muster. I'm looking forward to it as well. Good evening, Noah. Brian Anton, hello, sir. Max says Jerry's a good dude and I will like him. I talked to him on the phone yesterday. I think yesterday for quite some time. And he seemed pretty squared away. Comes highly recommended. Spilling the hard apple cider everywhere. All right. Becker sold the crack house. It's okay. That's what I call the Ammo Supply crack house. But Shinday is paying for Airbnb for everyone, for all the instructor Roonies. Students that are driving up, you guys are on your own. Not going to do so much for you. Check my notes here. Oh, Nate Faust. Hello, sir. You know what else was today? Well, not today, but like the anniversary is today. 1989. Some of you weren't even fucking born yet. Tiananmen Square over there in the old China. The Qin decided that they were going to revolt, having a shitty government. Governments do like they do, and they said, oh, well, we're just going to kill you all if you don't stop protesting. And it's been a long time since I looked into any details, but I seem to remember that the protests themselves, however spread out they were, had like close to 1 million people. And the government fucking crushed them with like 180,000 troops. That's like a 6-to-1. Like each soldier would have to take out 6 dudes. So there's a reason you should keep your guns. Because given the foot soldiers in our country, which are probably some of the better ones in existence, if 180,000 tried to squelch some shit here, they would probably lose, and opposite, and the civilian side would lose 40 or 50 people. So just saying. Dunkirk anniversary today as well, Javier mentions. John Ammons is in the house. Colt Manny is here. Hello, sir. Colt coming down to see you guys in November. I believe it's November. 2 trips to Texas in the works. 2. One in November, one in April. Don't know what's going on in April. It'll be at Del Rio, and that's pretty much what I know. And there'll be some fucking night shooting. I think that will definitely be happening. Ugh. Only other travel class on the schedule is Alabama. Of course, do I have the calendar up? Nope. It's the end of this month. 28th and 29th. Shooting a moving pistol, a low light pistol. So, yeah, there we go on that. I'm scrolling through my notes. I got asked recently. Send me the details when you have them. For April, I will. Don't know what they are. November is out with Mark for Fish 3, 3.5, and 4. So lots of fishing going on in Paducah in November. Will says he needs a Del Rio trip. Oh yeah, Stephen, the Combat Art Summit. I forgot that is also a travel trip. No love for Marvin Heemeyer. I said in the very beginning, Happy Killdozer Day was the very first thing I said. You must have tuned in late, Gabe. Tuned in late. Anyhow, I got asked about the Snake Staff pre-order. They still don't have anything to me yet. I wish I had a better. 2 weeks ago, they said that they would have the wides in 2 weeks, and the 1-inchers were coming after that. And I don't know. I also have turned off the ordering for them on the website because I have a hunch I'm going to do a bunch of refunds here shortly. We shall see. All right. So, other big news. The big news. Calvin was on here last week, and we talked a little bit about Wolverine Warfare. And after... Wait, was Calvin here last week? Yes, he was. And we talked... It was after Wolverine Warfare. Correct. All right. It was before his classes, which you all missed some live fire CQB with the Calvinator. Discussing Wolverine Warfare. After that live stream, Calvin, Jay, and I and Mike were at Calvin's classes, and I think on Sunday when class was over, we were chatting a bit about how things do for the repeat Wolverine Warfare, which we decided to go ahead and schedule, and things we were going to change, how we were going to make it different. So it is live and on the website. You are able to sign up for it. Let's see, I'll put the link right here. Wolverine Warfare, Strelnikov's Revenge. Strelnikov was the Soviet headhunter in Red Dawn. So that's what we're naming it after. This Wolverine Warfare will not be like the last Wolverine Warfare completely. It'll have there'll be some similar themes in a similar location. But it's happening. We are down to 10 slots left already. I gave the first Wolverine Warfare alumni, the plank owners. I gave them first dibs for a couple days. Then I opened it up to the Warrior Lodge members, and now it's open to the public. So yes, it is a year away. The dates are, let me open up my calendar and scroll to the next year. May 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. That's 4 days long. It is a 3-day weekend, so we're going to start around 1 p.m., 1300 hours on Friday. We will launch at that time, followed by a bunch of cool shit on Friday, and then a bunch of cool shit on Saturday, and a bunch of cool shit on Sunday, and then the entire day, Monday, will be the Final X, which will be more involved than it was this year. So that, and the price went up, and we have more instructors coming, so the price had to go up to pay for them all. But it is $700. It is 4 days long. Do the math. That's somebody else do the math. $175 a day, training day. And we're talking 24-hour days. So what is that? 1 to 13 and 48. 13 and 48, 60, well, like 7. I could do a whole bunch of hours. 80 hours of class or so. 70 hours of class. I don't know. I don't know what the math is. I'm no good at math. I'm not even Asian. So yeah, 48 hours, and then another 12 Yeah, so that's 50, 61, and then probably 15 hours or so on day 2. So yeah, over 80 hours of class, $700. You won't find that rate anywhere else from anybody of any value. All right, so that was the big note there, big announcement today. Pow. Strelnikov's Revenge is live and on the website. Coming up this very weekend, if you're looking for a beginner class, Mainville Sportsman Club, we're doing their firearm protection course, which is like a 6-hour introductory course that we do every year, sometimes more than once a year, over at Mainville. There is a shooting and moving workshop this Sunday in Sugarloaf. So you want to come out and do a workshop on Sunday? We're going to be doing some shooting and moving pistols and carbines. I just got word from the range owner that the range is ready for us. So, woohoo! Gotta make it happen. And let's see. Then next weekend is Fish 3. That's white lights, low light with white lights up in Scranton. So that'll be pretty cool. We won't do Fish 3 again until December. So Flag Day. We're on Flag Day. We're going to do Fish 3. All right. What else we got going on? Sonny was up here. He stopped by last Thursday and left Saturday morning. I have not seen yesterday's live stream from him, but he went to a big event seminar type. I'm not sure what they call it for Sistema stuff. Will there be another Fish 2 before the next Fish 3? Yes. In fact, it will be the day before. The next Fish 2 and 3 will be back to back in December. Fish 2 will be on the 11th, which is a Thursday, and Fish 3 will be on the 12th, which is a Friday. And then we're going to do Fish 3.5 on the 13th, which is Saturday, and Fish 6 on the 14th. I think there might even be a discount code if you go take all those. But anyhow, Sonny was up here Friday. He helped Calvin. They did a collaborative CQB class on Friday, and then Calvin took the next 2 days. So got to hang out with him a little bit. That was pretty nice. He also left me some coffee. Gotta appreciate that. Jay and Calvin were here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and left Tuesday. So like 10 days. It was awesome. It was like the old days living in the same house. Which we got to hash out more Wolverine Warfare shit and a little bit on the muster and that kind of thing. What great dudes. They are some of my favorite people in the world, and it did my soul good to have them in my house. So you all should attempt to spend as much time with them as possible as well. They will be here for the muster. They will be here for Strelnikov's Revenge. We can get him here more often as well. Jay has been up to Brookville a couple times. Might go up there again. Closest airport for the muster is probably Wilkes-Barre. It might be the Avoca Airport or Harrisburg. I think Wilkes-Barre is a bit closer. Last time I flew to Florida, it was from Wilkes-Barre. I don't often fly to Florida, but they do have car rentals and stuff and whatnot. I actually rented a car there to drive to Montana was terrible. It was an Infinity Q80. Don't ever buy one. They're fucking horrible. Steven says he bets that Jen loved having all the guys at the house. So I had, after Wolverine Warfare, Jay and Calvin for roughly a week. Then Sonny showed up for a couple nights. Sonny left, and Fiore showed up for a couple nights, or one or two nights. So yeah, she did. She actually does appreciate it when all of my old time friends show up, because then she doesn't have to be pestered by me at all, because I have friends to play with. Because I don't see them very often. We just go have fun and do boy stuff. I know it sounds stupid the way I said it like that, but literally I feel like a little kid when my pals come visit. So I don't feel too bad about it. Right before Wolverine Warfare, I got a giant fucking crate delivered to my house, and I finally opened it this morning because I've been busy. I had a lot of shit going on, and in it was a 50-watt fiber laser. So I started like playing on stuff, lasering some PMags and trying different settings and whatnot, and then working on aluminum, trying to get some different shades. See, this one's kind of tan, and this one's kind of gray. So I was playing with different settings to see what different colors I could get. So that'll be happening for all your SBR needs. We'll be doing that, but also cool shit on like magwells and that kind of thing, or magazines. So all my pals that are up in this area that don't want to pay a gazillion dollars for a weird ass fucking laser engraving, bring it over to the house and we'll do it together. Will, I think you could have a lot of fun with a 50-watt fiber laser. I have had a lot of fun with like a fucking 4-watt diode laser. This is way cooler. It does so much more shit. I'm completely lost. If anybody out there in the YouTubes or Facebook's lands have like settings for different types of things that they've already figured out, like obviously, if it's not the same size power machine but the same lens, like I have a 200 millimeter lens and a 160 millimeter lens for it. I haven't even tried the 160 yet. I know that all changes the settings, but like if you want to stipple a Glock frame and you have settings that you like and you want to share them with me so I can get somewhere in the neighborhood and start tweaking for my different, like that'd be awesome. Because everybody seems to treat those as super secrets. Steven's got needs some NFA engraving. Well, we'll be doing that as soon as I tune in more of the aluminum stuff. Then I have a couple lowers here. I am just going to start lasering into, and we'll see. I'll get that fine tuned for the depth, and obviously I can't do that depth on these little aluminum cards because it'll just burn through them. So once I start nailing it in, we'll get that done. Susquehanna Valley Firearms, awesome folks around here. They are going to hook me up with a couple of 80% lowers that I can just fucking laser the shit out of, trying to tune in hard anodizing, because the lowers they have are hard anode except for where you would drill it. How is the metal M&P? So I've shot it some. It is the best, absolute best striker fired trigger I've ever felt out of the box. 2.75 pounds, or maybe 2.7. Either way, super light. Shoots really nice. The recoil impulse feels good because it's heavy. I like the gun. I'm not gonna carry it every day because it's a honker. Like it's meaty. But if you had like a duty belt or something like that outside the waistband, I would consider carrying it. But it's a little bit more than I'd like to carry in my junculus region, so I'm not going to. Well, so we're talking about the laser. Oh yeah, when I get Fiore up here, he'll help me figure out how to do better artwork. Found some advice online about how to make things look even better, and I pretty much, if I create the artwork in Illustrator instead of Photoshop, I have a much better chance of doing some new things with it that will make it look cooler on the guns. So I need some assistance, some guidance from 0 Point computer training. Will's battle belt gun. Actually, that's where mine is right now, like on my gun belt. 3 magazines and a drop like holster, Safari Land, something or other. All right. Anything else on my list? Going down the list. Killdozer Day. Oh, I do have the book of the week to talk about. Talk about that in a moment. Just a moment. First Wave website is going to get updated absolutely by the end of this week to have both Morning Stars and Lightbringer holsters. Morning Star is outside the waistband. Lightbringer is inside the waistband with soft loops or monoblock. The Lux is coming after that. That's an appendix inside the waistband. And they are going to be available for all the guns the First Wave makes holsters for that accept flashlights. So that's a TLR7 HLX, which will also fit the X and the HL, and the regular TLR7 on all the full-size guns. And then the 48 and the 365 will have a TLR7 sub option. So the only reason it's not on the website is because I suck at websites, and trying to make it so that if you go over to, the Lightbringer and you pick TLR7, or you pick like a 365, I have to have it only have the option for a TLR7 sub and not have an option for a TLR7 HLX. And I suck at websites. So I think I got it all sorted out. I don't necessarily have any photos because all the prototypes have gone off to people getting prototyped and no pictures were taken. So I guess we're going to have to take some pictures as some people order them. Maybe we'll do like a $10 off sale or something for like a pre-order before I have photos up. So if you're looking for a flashlight holster for a TLR7 on all the normal guns, now might be the time. Probably get that link handy. Copy link. Get it ready to hit post. So, book of the week. This one is a fucking fantastic book and totally outside the realm of books that most people would think that I would recommend. But the book is called Prescriptive Stretching. Is currently on sale. Give you the link. It's only $27. It's currently on sale for $17 on Amazon. It has all these cool stretches in it, and let's see if you can. So, like here, I'm just going to show you one. The middle trapezius and rhomboids stretch, the seated version. So it's got pictures. I don't know how well you can see it. It's like a line drawing with some color where the muscles are being stretched. And like every one of those stretches has like that kind of, try to keep the glare down, that kind of artwork in it. There is actually towards the back, there is a stretching schedule. And then there is a pile of individual, what do they call it? Isolated stretches, maybe? Targeted stretches. Like 100 and 25 pages of targeted stretches. That's where this little yellow tab is. And this yellow tab is for the stretch that I go to all the time, the piriformis standing version, which really helps like the IT band area, which was nearly crippling to me at different times. Christian Berg is the author. You got the link up there. Of course, Restream decided it was a great time to throw in the sponsor links. I'll put that back up there. You can get yourself a book. I do have an affiliate link for the book. So if you spend the $17 on it, I get a couple of pennies as a thanks. If you are looking for a book on stretching, because you don't know shit about fuck when it comes to stretching, Prescriptive Stretching, 2nd edition by Christian Berg is the book that I recommend. Actually got that book recommended to me by, sorry, didn't mean to touch a mic, Susie Tackett, Jim Tackett's wife. Jim is my host in Del Rio. She bought the book, and I was down there in fucking miserable pain, and she let me borrow it. I did some stretches to get that IT band like sorted out, and it really helped. So I took a picture of the book, or I don't know if I took a picture, but I got online and ordered it. It probably was waiting for me when I got home, so that I had a copy as well. That was a couple years back, and it has been a solid resource for me. And it's $10 off right now. Like, you can't fucking beat that. All right. So yeah, I got everything on my notes except for the one question. And so if you guys got some questions, and now would be a time to throw them out there. We got like 20 minutes left, so we might as well. If you have some, if not, I'll give you the one that was written and sent to me. I guess I didn't go back and check Facebook. I'll do that right now while we're chatting. Klaus is outside barking his head right off. All right. So let's see if we can. I don't know why it won't. I can't seem to even like log into Facebook on my phone or on my laptop. Events. Yeah, and now I can't even get over to where I made the post. There we go. Events. That's how prepared I am for you guys. Adam, I'm glad it could be useful to you. Let's see. And Colt, yes, I miss the old Doc Bacon. He should come out next time I'm up that way. Or down that way, over that way, down and over that way. Oh, there are comments. Let me go. Okay. Oh, my. There are questions. So, Noah says, can he assume there will be discussions of Wolverine Warfare, Strong to Cause Revenge tonight? Yes, there is. We will have some mobile drills in it where we use vehicles. That's going to happen. It's an extra day long. I took pistols off of the gear list. You can have one, but you don't need one. Or maybe I didn't take it off. We're probably not going to shoot it, though. What other clues did I want to give in? Oh, I've already started dropping Easter eggs on social media. If you stumble across them, you could probably get some hints. TJ, hello, sir. Max has a much better question than the other question I got, which I didn't want to answer until Andrew chimed in, but I don't know if he's going to chime in. By the way, he did a shotgun video yesterday, one of his better videos. Max says, if you had to pick 4 specialties for individuals to have in a partisan force, what would they be? Well, small unit tactics for sure. That's a big one. On top of, he said specialties, so not just shooty stuff. So I would definitely go with small unit tactics, which is not a common gun guy class, which is a shame. I wish we had small unit tactics classes as much as like shooting classes, and shooting classes as much as we have small unit tactics classes. I wish they were opposite of each other. Anyhow, so that would be number 1. I would probably say intelligence gathering. So your not just your ability to go like do recon and scout things, but your ability to process that intelligence or that information into intelligence, because you're going to have a very limited amount of resources as a partisan. So your ability to take what limited data you have and compile intelligence from it would be mightily important. I would also say survival skills. If you are, I don't want to say living off the land, because you're not going to go out there and live off a fucking deer, but you might get some deer, and you might end up hungry a lot and living in conditions that suck, and dying from being in the elements would be a terrible way to go. So I would say that survival skills would be super valuable, or outdoor skills in general, I guess we could call them, which would encompass, survival, tracking, and like land nav, that kind of thing, all kind of smashed into being in the woods. What was that? 3, and then the 4th one would be improvised explosives. Because even if you're a dude in the Marine Corps right now and they give you claymores and hand grenades, if you were a partisan, you would not have hand grenades and claymores or anything like that. So figuring out how to improvise those would probably be pretty important. So those would be the 4 specialties, I think, if that's what you were aiming at with your question. Then the other question that came in, which I'll go ahead and read, unless we get some pause for a minute here in case we get in that 4 specialties discussion. I got a signal message. No, nothing. Okay, we'll go to the last question then. We're talking about Andrew, and it ties into TJ's comment. So TJ, if you're still here, hail Satan. Good night. Actually, I saw Behemoth live at Knotfest a couple years ago, and I got there so late. That's all I heard. Like it was just like one crushing fucking power chord that was just sustained. And dude walks up to the mic and goes, "Hail Satan, good night." And then they went away. And I was like, fuck, I didn't even get a chance to see them. So the question I got was, what did you make of the demon video that Andrew put out? And I can't really tell you because I didn't watch it. And which he's not watching now. So I guess we're even. And he did tell me that he goes, hey, did you see the Sean Ryan interview with Dave Mustaine? Because in it, he says that he saw Demon 2. And I was like, nope, sure didn't. Because I've been so busy with all the people here. I have the Dave Mustaine interview on my playlist to play, but I haven't seen it. And fucking love Dave Mustaine. In fact, I talked to him on the phone once. I have a guitar pick down in my office that went from his hand to my hand. Uh, so that's pretty cool, I think. But I still don't haven't seen a demon. And then as I was discussing with Andrew the fact that I had not yet seen a demon, since Andrew is my uh, expert on demonology, uh, because he's the only person I personally know who discusses demonhood. So anyhow, Andrew told me that I am certified demon proof. Just saying. Certified demon proof right here. That's right. Seems like the Vatican ought to be paying me some money to go do some demon eradication. Maybe you know what I should do? I should print up some of these cards. These are like aluminum business cards with the logos on them. I should print one up for being a demon hunter. Also a cool band. You know what? I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that Andrew is the only person that I personally know that believes in demons, because as it turns out, someone I know from 10 years ago or more, 10 or 11 years ago, recently went fucking absolutely crazy and shot a dude because he believed the dude was a demon, and then shot another lady, don't know why, and then another dude. Also don't know why. This happened like last weekend. And as it turns out, like, I have not spoken to the gentleman in a long ass fucking time. But he apparently shot the first dude, like left his house with a rifle and yelling about demons, and shot the first dude and said that they were all safe from the demons now. So I'm pretty stoked that I'm certified demon proof. Just saying. Has something to do with my belief in the imperial truth. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that has something to do with it. So, anywho, there's that big update. Yes, as it turns out, when you meet a bunch of people in your life, some of them turn out to not be awesome. Most of them turn out to not be awesome. Some of them, once in a while, are fucking psycho. Adam is well aware of the demon incident. I will not name the person because I don't think that that shitbirds should get named. And when I knew this guy, I wouldn't have called him a shitbird. My limited interaction with him was fine and normal. So might be certified demon proof or demon resistant or whatever it is that Andrew called me. But I guess my ability to look into the future by a decade and figure out who's a fucking nut job is not the best. Like the bank heist knife dude. I don't know which bank heist knife dude we're talking about. Oh, that dude. Yeah, also not awesome. Actually, that dude was really cool when talking to him. He just turned out to be a fucking whack job too. Interesting tie-in there. I'm not going to talk about it on the internet because I don't want anybody to put the wrong things together about people that haven't done anything wrong. But man, I can make some funny ass jokes. Oh yes, Tom has the former ranger that fucking murdered his 3 kids. I saw a post about that on a Facebook group Like the dude's like on the lam, and his kids turned up dead, and like that demon, I believe in. So I did see I saw a post about that. Very sad. All right. So what else you guys got going on? Anything else we want to talk about? Crazy guys shooting demons. Crazy guys not shooting demons. Have that all covered. It's only 8:54. I got a whole other like 6 minutes I'm willing to give you guys. I actually started late, so I can give you a couple more minutes if you really wanted it. I don't know why you would. All the good information was at the beginning. But I do have a funny joke that I will share with a few people in Signal the moment this live stream is over. It is inappropriate and will cast shade on people I like. So I'm only going to do it for fun in a small group. Oh, Mark Box is in the house. Good to see you, Mark. I was just earlier talking about coming down to the Paducah stand to do some fishing of the cool kind, you know. Adam Hall says dibs on the joke. The only downside, Adam, is one of the people involved in the joke you don't know, so the reference might get lost on you. But I will tell you the joke on the Signal when this is over. Stephen knows all the parties involved, so he will definitely appreciate the joke. But Adam, I will give you yours. Will have to be a little more involved so I can give you the backstory on the dude you don't know. So yeah. What else we got going on? What's the probability of taking fish with an AK this time? Fish 3.5, possibly. I have seen a mantis AK kit. I've seen it. Like I've touched it with my own fucking hands. It's red. It's production. It's no longer the white prototype. There are pictures of it from fucking SHOT Show. And what's really cool about it, the top end fits 47s and 74s. You just get the magazine that works with it. So if that happens before November, I will have one. I might even be able to get one before they're actually released if I can convince them to give me one to try out. In which case I'll bring it as a loaner. Fish 4, you probably will not, because that is all force on force with like sim rounds going both ways, because the sheriff of Paducah Stand is providing the sim guns and the sim bullets. So there'll be no AKs for that, I'm sure. And that is a swell fella there in Paducah Stand. Very nice young man. No Leroy, but close enough. All right, what else we got going on up here? All right. So, what else? You got anything? If not, we're gonna time her out here in a moment, and I'm gonna go downstairs and play with the fucking fiber laser some more, because everybody wants to play with fiber laser. I would ask Fiore when he's coming up to play with said fiber laser, but he isn't listening to the live stream because he's fucking chatting or texting me about eBay stuff. So he's probably not listening for me to ask him. All right. So I'm thinking. Remember, folks, Mainville firearms protection course. If you're looking for an abbreviated day zero, this is the week for that. Or a shooting and moving workshop, pistols and carbines at Sugarloaf this weekend, Fish 3 next weekend. Have I played with the Unit Solutions rifle anymore? Yes, as a matter of fact, the Unit Solution guns, I had a Zoom meeting, or I guess it was Microsoft Teams, which was gay as shit. Not that Zoom's any better, but I talked to the one of the techs there at Unit Solutions and showed me how to change spare parts in the gun. Got all those swapped out. Guns currently sitting right over there, and somewhere sitting fucking, it was literally right here beside me just a minute ago. I have a chronograph so that I can go test it in my backyard and see what we got going with it. But I think we're probably going to be pretty okay. Will I sell lasered ammo cans? I don't see why not. Man, it would have been a great time a couple years ago, like during the Wuhan. We bought, I want to say 500 30 caliber ammo or 50 caliber ammo cans. It filled up the bed of a Toyota Tacoma, 2 Toyota Tacoma beds, and a Jeep. What's the fucking pickup truck Jeep called? Whatever the fuck that one is. Which, by the way, the Tacoma holds 5 more cans than the Jeep does. But there was a local guy selling, like, he got a lot of them, and he was selling them out of a storage unit. So I bought a Tacoma bed full of them, and then we went back and bought everything else he had and filled up the Tacoma and the Gladiator. Filled both of them up with 50 caliber ammo cans. So currently, the only ammo cans I have are mine and have ammo in them, but I don't see why I couldn't laser some ammo cans. I'd have to play with the settings, see what burns through the paint well. Turtle, everything is going well with me. By the way, appreciate the hat. It's currently still sitting in my truck, sitting on the headrest of the passenger seat. And there's another one of your hats right up there. But appreciate the kind gift. It was given to me right at Wolverine Warfare, so it was with 8,000 other things in my truck and never made it back in the house yet. But everyone can still see it on the headrest. And by the way, it looks like, I'm not positive, but it appeared like the Iron Pig rifle that was used at Wolverine Warfare ran like a champ. Now everyone's Gladiator, Gladiator, Gladiator. Yeah, Steven, the downside is having to replicate the rifle instead of a bolt carrier. I agree completely. But UTM sucks. I have seen a copy of a government document, and I want to say it was, it might have been like a whole full-blown DOJ document, but I think it was an ATF document. And at the bottom of it, it said, like, due to direction from the executive branch, they were going to remove the restriction on non-lethal training ammo. Now, that only means that Civ munitions, which are made in Canada, and UTM, which are made in England, will be allowed to be imported for civilian use. It does not mean that either of those companies want to or will sell it to civilians. So, yes, TJ, the chat delay sucks. I concur. Oh, and I thought I saw Byron Gentry in there. Hello, sir. Good to hear from you. All right. So now it's like the whole hour. So I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm going to go play with some laser some more. And I will see you all next week. Remember, the next Wolverine Warfare is available. And I was asked, Will I take payments? No. We're done ever with taking payments for classes. I have the website set up with Klarna. If you would like to make payments, you can do it through Klarna, and they'll break it up into multiple payments. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Too many people waiting for, or too many people asking to make payments or pay cash the day of, and like a half a dozen of them canceling at the last minute in a 1 week span. Not cool. So one of them actually came through and paid off the class anyway, even though he didn't come and was going to bring me cash. The rest of them just said, "Oh, you're out money? Tough." That spot that I held so that nobody else could sign up for it, I opened it so that maybe people could sign up last minute, which nobody ever can change their schedule. So they've ruined it for everyone. There'll be no more cash at class or payment plans. And most of these people are people who have been in my house, slept in my home. So, nah, we're just done with the payments and cash at class kind of thing. You can pay cash ahead of time, just not at class. All right. So with that, I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful week. I will see you next week on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll see some of you maybe Sunday at the workshop. I might do some shooting and moving. We don't get to do that. And it's my last class of the year at Sugarloaf. So come shoot at a well-manicured range. So that's all I got. Toodaloo, everybody. I will see